So day one, and it's 30 steps to strategic business growth that we're looking at. My name's Celia Gates. I've got a wealth of experience from growing my own business, from creating designs that won the British Consumer Invention of the Year, and then really setting out to put that into production, target my audience, grow my business through relationships, and then go on to license the intellectual property, to write the book that actually puts that greater learning into benefit for a wider audience, and now to stand here with you for 30 days, really looking at how we can accelerate your strategic growth. So where does this all start from? Well, it all starts from problems. Believe it or not, problems are the fuel with which to further your own passion and purpose. So today we're really looking at what these problems are. And I actually want you to get honest with yourself and to start building a diary over these 30 days where you actually effectively answer each of the questions that I ask you in a book, somewhere that you can keep to one part, keep it to a side so you can refer back to it for reference later on. Because actually that's going to be a measure of how much you grow and how much progress you make and how far you get to really achieving those goals and intentions that you're going to set yourself for your business growth, not just over the 30 days we spend together, but ongoing and into the future. Because this is about really setting the pace so that you can go out there and succeed at the end of our 30 days. So what are these problems? What are the problems that you're facing personally, but more importantly, and actually in relation to your business growth right now, what are the particular problems that you're solving for your clients? What are these problems? Can you identify them clearly? Do you know specifically what that particular problem is that you're solving for your client? If you do, I'd really like you to write it down. Now, in this instance, in the instance of the 30-day business challenge, we're perhaps solving the problem of personal overwhelm, lack of focus, lack of clarity and strategy, which happens so often when we're starting a business. You know, we've got these great ideas, we've got this passion, this enthusiasm to go out there and make a difference. But we get a bit overwhelmed by the amount of information that's sort of poured down onto us, telling us that we need to write business plans, that we need to register companies, that we need to look at the tax side of things, that we then need to actually decide what our products are, we need to develop our products, we need to then put them online, we need to sell them, we need to promote them, we need to build lasting relationships with our clients. And all of a sudden you can start to see that if you break any one of these tasks down, they spread out on a mind map into hundreds of different branches, which really do become quite overwhelming. So that's the particular problem that we want to help solve for you. That problem of actually strategically knowing what steps to take to grow your business. When I started my cookware business, which was actually the idea that won me the British Consumer Invention of the Year, the problem in that particular instance was that my grandmother was struggling to lift a hot and heavy saucepan. She was suffering from osteoarthritis that was making her wrist ache, and indeed the straight handle of a saucepan meant that she had to bend her wrist awkwardly in order to pick up this pan, and she was finding it increasingly difficult. It was becoming a real genuine problem for her. What were the consequences? She was going to scald herself with boiling hot water. Well, I couldn't allow that to happen. And so in solving the problem, I developed a design that won the British Consumer Invention of the Year. So at the start of any business, it is absolutely paramount that you recognise what that primary problem is that you're solving for your clients. Now, it might be that you're solving more than one problem. Well, I'd really like to ask you to spend some time now, straight after watching this, really thinking about what the problem is that you're solving for your clients. Break it back down, peel back those onion layers, reveal the root cause of that problem. Really give it some great thought, write it down, and I'll see you again.